Michael, Edward G. Robinson, the character seems to be the crossroads or the cross-section of, epitomize really the difficulties that people in that time were caught up with. You essentially had a good man caught up in having to stand up or not at the right time, and at the same time protect his craft, protect his income, and it seemed to me to be the character most shattered by it as the movie went on. And I would like your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll agree. He was going through an awful lot at that time, a lot of which we don't get to see. In his personal life, which I learned from reading his autobiography and his a biography about him, about the drama and upheaval in his life with his son, the issues he had with his wife, all these things sort of made his personal life quite complicated, and it was just, impacted hugely by the fact that, well, he went out of his way to volunteer to go in front of the House Un-American Activities Committee 4 or 5 times to just try to clear up anything they wanted to know. He told them what all of his affiliations were, where he gave his money, that he had never joined the party, but that this is this is that. He did everything he could until he could do nothing else, and that time was sort of stretched from the early 40s into the early mid-50s, and eventually he just was made to sign his name to an article that was written called "How the Reds Made a Sucker Out of Me," and I've been calling it a humiliation gauntlet that he was sort of put through. He was a really good guy, gave money to anybody who asked, and he was very politically active, and it was a shame about what he did, and like it's said in the movie, he gave them information that they already had. So, and he suffered for it the rest of his life.
Of what happened for many people then is that the rationalization was almost to get through it was that I gave them what they already had anyway, and so it was a way to try to keep the scrim up a little bit.
And it's a compelling argument. I mean, Victor Navaski in the book Naming Names, which is a wonderful, I highly recommend as an overview of the whole blacklist, said that after 1947, when they really had all the names, at that point, really, by 47, the next series of hearings were a degradation ceremony. And I thought that's really accurate as to what they were doing. They were just using Hollywood to make political careers in Washington.
And that so rarely happens.
I know. It's so sad how there's no analogy to today.
Yeah.
None.